minimizing charisma, maximizing intelligence, shooting someone in the crotch with a cannonball, thrust, propulsion. It's science-y.
Why you always gotta be blowing my spot up like that? There are my runes. There they are. I'm not mad. Science needs art and art needs science. They both need each other to function properly.
There are ways to figure out what the paper is really saying.
And then I'm ready to get on Twitter and yell at people about doing their own research on...
Oh, hold on there, sports fan.
Kyle Hill, everybody! He's the next generation of science communicator. I'm gonna be too old at a certain point to do those terrible things to my body, and it'll be up to you.
He's got like a lion's mane. This guy's amazing. Kyle Hill.
I'm Boo Rambo.
The universe is indifferent to you. Whether or not you have amazing hair, the universe doesn't care.
How are trees pushing past this pressure limit? Ah! Behold, my balls. Now we're getting somewhere, but I still don't think it's worthy of G.R.R. Martin's suspender.
I'm totally right? Close-up photos of my frickin' hair? Is that what you all want? No, you don't, weirdos.
Kyle Hill. Is your last name actually Hemsworth? What's going on?
Our resident Thor lookalike.
I prefer Black Friday Chris.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, hey there, Chris. Yeah, mate, how you doing? No, I've spent the last maybe like at least a year and a half trying to convince them that, you know, I was actually one of them. And then what we're going to do is you and I are going to switch places. Yeah, no, I'm going to go, well, from where you're from, right? Come on, mate. I didn't come here to fornicate with arachnids, did I? No. So I'll go back to where you're from in Melbourne, and I'm going to infiltrate. Infiltrate's not the best word, but like something less aggressive. I'm going to get into your movie industry, and then I'm going to reveal myself to be able to say cheeseburgers at will, and it's going to blow everybody's mind. Yeah. No. They don't suspect a thing. No. It doesn't matter if they're watching on YouTube or Twitch. They have no idea. They're just a bunch of What's that? Eh? Oh. Well, I guess then the charade is over. Love you, bye. I also hate you, bye. Chat, welcome to Croissant and my giant desk. Happy to have everybody here for yet another, it's dusty in here, yet another Scientist Plays stream. Will we get any Space Marine? No, I got a refund for Space Marine because it still doesn't work on my gosh dang PC. Happy to have everyone here. Happy to have Jabo holding down Twitch, Chompy holding down the YouTube. Thanks for being here. I don't remember following any pro gamers, says Dima. Well, you're following now. What now, baby? We've been up to a lot at the facility if you haven't been following. I think yesterday we did a whole stream about the Titan Submersible update. Published a new video. Spirit Fox, welcome. First time chatta. Anyway, welcome to my giant desk. Welcome to another Scientist Plays stream powered by Basilisk, the only esports organization whose goal is to create more scientists. I just signed on with them. I'm the world's first pro boy with hair. Happy to have everybody here today. Newbies, oldbies, Twitchbies. The stream on that sub must have been a lot of pressure. Yes. Welcome to the Kyle/Basilisk Labs section of the facility. First time Twitch chatter. This is Barox. Welcome. Love your videos to Spirit Fox. Welcome. Yes, chat. Today we'll be going through Fallout London, a game that's basically a whole new game within the engine of Fallout 4. It is a fan-made mod that took like 7 years. Can we get more sound effects on the transition? Says Leo. Yeah, sure. welcome. Happy to see everybody here on Twitch and YouTube, since now apparently YouTube does not care if you stream to Twitch. How those exclusive contracts work out for you, business daddy. Dean, welcome. So chat, if you haven't been following, yeah, latest stream was on the Titan sub submersible. It's not tech. Submersible and subs are different, I learned. That's one thing. Second thing, before I forget, I got a foot pedal. My foot pedal will be powering the Science Times.
Kyle, does that mean we can get a foot cam too?
No. Jeez. Aaliyah, welcome. My thirstiest fan. I'll give you some water today, girl. This is from Chernobyl, by the way. Updates. Little housekeeping, huh? Last stream was on the Titan submersible disaster on the main Chan. We also dropped a video about 3D printing radiation shielding there on the main Chan. Sakeen, thank you for the tier 1. Coming up next, I just filmed a 4,500 word script about free will, and I wore a suit, so you'll enjoy that, I think. Coming down the pike or up the pipeline or whatever the phrase is, we have some Half-Life histories about the discovery of radiation, about the most radioactive room in the world. I just reached out. So, Chad, I don't know if you know this, because some of you don't know me. That's fine. You'll just like the games. That's fine. But we're nuclear boys. Hence the Geiger counter and the sounds. We're nuclear boys now. So with the news of one of the TMI reactors starting back up, I reached out to some of my contacts at the Department of Energy. And we'll see. I want to see if we can get into 3 Mile Island, because as you know, I've been to the big. There's 3 major nuclear disasters that are rated high on the international nuclear disaster scale. That's Fukushima, Chernobyl, and 3 Mile Island. In my opinion, 3 Mile Island shouldn't be included in those because basically nothing happened. But I've already been to the 2 hardest ones. It's hard to get into Chernobyl, especially today, and Fukushima. I've already been both places. I've tattooed those places on my body. It's become a part of me. We're also an ambassador for the Dogs of Chernobyl program. We're doing a lot. Anyway, I've been to those 2 places. I would like to round it all out and go to the easiest place to get into, 3 Mile Island. So I've reached out to my Department of Energy contacts, and they said, yeah, that should be easy to do. I'll circle back in a little bit. Chat, also, now that I'm holding this, before I forget, I'm holding a radiocode, dosimeter, Geiger counter, scintillator, whatever you want to call it. This little bad boy's worth over $300. It's a fantastic, sexy little device, great form factor, great hand feel, and super useful if you're a science enthusiast like me. We are giving away 5 of these, and I will sign them like this. I will sign them with my name, and we will send them to you. If you want to know where to sign up for that giveaway, go to the community page on the main channel, and the link is right there. We're doing it with Basilisk to celebrate our partnership. These are expensive, delightful toys. Actually, I went to a commander night at Brian Kibler's house, and one of their friends came up to me, and she works in radiation protection safety stuff, and she said, our Geiger counter went kaput, so I used your code and got myself a radio code. How cool is that? I just think that's fun. You know what else is fun, Chad? Gaming and science together. Was that enough noise on the transition there, Joey? Happy to have everyone here, of course. Part of Basilisk. What is Basilisk? Basilisk is an esports organization that has on its roster 2 of the best StarCraft StarCraft 2 players in history, and happy to be a part of them. They're basically powering the whole facility gaming wing right now. The fusion reactor ran out, and now they are helping us. As you can see, we're playing Fallout London. Let me just move that for a second for no reason. We're playing Fallout London, of course. Have you tried the Project Mojave, Kyle? It's a super deep overhaul of Fallout 4 that brings a survivor back to New Vegas. No, I have not tried it. I'm doing this because I've been wanting to try this big new mod for Fallout 4. Fallout 4 is one of my favorite games. Fallout's one of my favorite series. Miss Purnell is one of my favorite people. Look at her. It's crazy. It's crazy that she and I are the same species. Like, if an alien took that to their ship and then took me to their ship, they'd be like, jeez, what's on its face? Rocco's Basilisk is powering the gaming wing, yes. That's under NDA. Ever thought about getting blue hair? No. I see you're rocking colored hair in your avatar, Ravenite, but I'm more of a traditionalist. I don't know what that means. But yes, today, more Fallout London. We did update it, so hopefully it doesn't crash as much. Remind me to save often. Thank you, Jabo, for holding down the Twitch chat that I'm not used to looking at. Hype Train has started. Squirrels, thank you for resubscribing. Nordic, thank you for the refollow. Hydrophilic Toaster. He doesn't like water. Don't throw... Oh, he does like water. Oh, wait. Hydrophilic and hydrophalic, right. Hydrophilic means it likes water, so you're a toaster that likes water. Hey, that's morbid. Kyle, my friend, you are the most beautiful nuclear scientist I've ever met, says Witherstorm. Correction, we haven't met. Eyeliner Witch, welcome. Kyle Hill is the rad trad boy. There's some space-time anomaly on your left there, Kyle? What do you mean? Oh! The fifth dimension feels weird. I said hydrophalic. Oh my god, squirrels. I did. Hydrophilic and hydrophobic is what I meant. Hydrophalic means the peen is powered by hydraulics. Oh, Witherstorm, have we met? When did we meet? Let's get this. Let's get this show on the road, huh? Hopefully my controller's working. It may not be charged up. I checked this already. It says it was up to date. Oh, okay. So we're doing this now. Hey, Chet. I swear to God I check for updates right before going on. My bad. I made it to the stream in time to learn about hydraulic peens, says Alicia. Speaking of hydraulic peens, that's kind of how... It's not quite how, but it's kind of how peens work. And it's also kind of... I mean, see, I don't know about you guys. And I'm talking to you dudes. Or you peen havers out there. No matter who you are. I always thought that when the peen works, it's like flexing a muscle. You know what I mean? Like it changes its how do you say, contraction. You know what I mean? But actually what happens is muscles relax to let blood into the peen. So it's actually a relaxation of muscles. It's not a contraction of muscles. I didn't know that because mostly they don't tell you crap in health class. I heard that birds aren't real. I heard somewhere that Latest update on Fallout 4 is the reason London is unstable. Well, I'm not updating Fallout 4. I actually had to play this game. I'm so glad I did this, by the way. We're going to be here talking for a minute. That's fine. I swear I did this beforehand. I swear. Green screen slippage, mate, on the left. I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing here is green screen. Thank you, Taylor Sherman, for the $6.99. It's fine. I just have to elongate the stream by this amount of time. How unfortunate. Oh, and yes, and Alicia, you're right. Some animals do have peen bones. Baculum, I believe they're called. They're literally peen bones. Is this a real game or a mod? Since. I can't say that. This is Fallout London is a mod that feels like a real game. It is a giant addition to the base game. Fallout 4 update and Brexit. I swear to you that I did this before the stream, but here we go. TG's, thank you for the follow. Another hype train. I don't know what hype trains mean. I don't know what hype trains mean. Oh, so you want to meet me? Okay, Witherstorm. We'll get a chance one day. We'll get a chance. I can't wait to use my foot pedal, chat. I can just game and time the science. And I also think, see, one of these button pedals is a little experimental. I'm not totally sure what, oh, jeez. Apparently that button is an embiggener. Speaking of peen science. Ah! Oh, jeez. Okay. Might need to look into that. Not totally sure how that works. Okay. Bobby Reynolds with the 20. Whoop. Right there. Have you ever played or heard of War of the Monsters game? No, I haven't. It's a giant monster fighting game that is an homage to old monster movies like Godzilla. The plot is alien invasion. Monsters show up and fights. It's Bobby with the 20. Whoop. That sounds fun. It sounds like One True, welcome. That sounds like, who remembers Primal Rage on arcade cabinets? The lizard guy was always the best. Heidi, welcome. The world wasn't ready for the embiggener. Yes. Nobody is ready for this. I don't know where it's embiggening. Not quite sure. Yeah, Primal Rage, right? Yeah. Wait, didn't they make a movie out of that? No. That was, something else. The one the Rock was in. That was that the same one? Yeah, dude, Primal Rage. I Primal Raged... Oh, that was Rampage, right. Yeah, Vertigo. Was Vertigo the basilisk-looking thing, Carlos? Carlos Ortega Ilzalde. Yeah, that game was the ish. I played it at the Highland House, which is a restaurant on Highland Road in Milwaukee, or in Mequon, Wisconsin, where I grew up. And it had a bunch of arcade cabinets. Did you hear that Microsoft is restarting 3 Mile Island? Not sure how legit the info is, as Squirrels on Twitch. Well, you're condensing it a little bit to the point of it sounds weird, but yes, kind of. So 3 Mile Island is restarting, and I said at the beginning of the stream, I just reached out to my DOE contacts, and I think we're going to go and tour it. And if I can go tour TMI, I will bring you along with me. And I'll tell you this, it won't be too much information. This is called filling time, chat. Oh my god, I shouldn't have clicked update. I'm so stupid. A wild Kyle Hill stream? No, this is not wild. Now that we've partnered with El Basilisk, we are going to be streaming each and every week. We're going to be streaming each and every week here on the gaming channel, and we're going to grow out our science-ness. Yeah, Vertigo. Could Vertigo turn invisible or teleport, I think? How good are pumpkin seeds? Am I right? Oh, God. I love pumpkin seeds, dude. That was my favorite part of pumpkining. Getting the pumpkin seeds, spreading them out on a baking tray, and then salting them and spicing them. Oh, I ate so many that it let's just say it affected me afterwards. On the way out. Fill time, talk about the dogs of Chernobyl? Okay. One second. I'm figuring stuff out here. Right. Yes, here. Whoop. Basilisk, take me away. So, chat, if you haven't seen The Dogs of Chernobyl, and this music is appropriate, I suppose. Look at them. So, chat, these are the Dogs of Chernobyl. These are... Calm down. These are the ancestors, or the descendants of dogs left behind after the city of Pripyat was evacuated, about 50,000 people, 2 days, over the course of 2 days after the Chernobyl disaster. And 30 plus years later, they have more or less evolved, kind of, into kind of a breed where they kind of look similar. Now, if you may or may not know that we've covered them a lot. We've raised almost $100,000 for these dogs. I'm the ambassador, or one of the ambassadors for the Clean Futures Fund that helps these dogs. And what do? Well, they make kennels for them. They provide them with food. They vaccinate them. They spay and neuter them. Because you have to maintain a healthy population. It may surprise you to learn that radiation is the least of these dogs' worries. Actually, it's more like lack of food, shelter, and inbreeding. So you actually do have to control the population somewhat via vaccination, spay, and neutering so that you have a healthy population. You can see right there in the background, that is the dome. So these dogs live directly inside the exclusion zone. This, you can see where my cursor is right now? That is the NSC, the new safe confinement. Under that is the exploded reactor. They live here. They get fed here. Look, there are hundreds of dogs here. And I'm bringing this up because recently they're building the last shelters of the year. The pink arrow in the YouTube chat is asking what the pink on the nose is. That's they're marking them to know that those dogs have been surveyed or tagged or what have you. I don't know why specifically they're tagging them, but that's like a mark, rather than nicking an ear or something. But I wanted to bring this up because they're building the last dog shelters here in Chernobyl for the year, and Ukraine has some very harsh winters. Look at this little guy. Look at him. Are you kidding me? Hundreds of dogs, so that place is basically heaven? I wouldn't say that. It's pretty rough out there. Emotional coercion? You're describing what charity is. Look at this guy. Anyway, you can purchase and you can sponsor one of these shelters. As you can see here, they'll put up a plaque with your name, etc. I am happy to report that on your behalf, on our behalf, I donated $1,500 2 days ago to build the last dog kennel that they're going to build this year. And on the plaque, it will read, Kyle Hill, the facility. So I wanted to also include all of you who have helped me talk about the dogs and be excited about the dogs as not only just cute animals in need, but also a scientifically interesting population of animals. Why is it important to study the dogs of Chernobyl? Well, it's because we don't have any other large mammals that have been exposed to low-level doses of ionizing radiation their whole lives that are catchable. So there's other animals in the zone. There are moose, there are wolves, there are bears, but you can't catch any of those. Not easily. These dogs live near people, and so they're easy to catch. And they are wild, but they're not aggressive, in my experience, being around them for about a week. They're not aggressive. So in catching these animals and studying them, taking blood samples, sampling the ones that pass, unfortunately, these dogs don't live longer than about 3 to 5 years because it is rough out there. By studying these animals, we can have good scientific data for an animal model that relates to how large mammals like us deal with low-level ionizing radiation. And I do say low-level because it is low-level. This is not a wasteland. These are people right there. They're hugging, apparently, or just hanging out. 4,000 people work at Chernobyl still. It's not a wasteland. It's not a death sentence. Far from it. So in studying these animals, we can have a better idea of what happens. And so, yeah, like I said, on your behalf, I donated $1,500 to build the last kennel there. And very soon, I'm also talking to my contact there. I have contacts everywhere, Chad. Once this plaque is up, and once it is safe for me to do so, I am going to go visit the dogs and visit our kennel. I'm going to take us to our kennel, and maybe I'll bring along something cool to bring there or something like that, or to put up there. Which country is Chernobyl in? It's in Ukraine. I won't say how you get there safely now, but it's hard to get there. You can't just fly in anymore. But yeah, so that's what we're doing at the Clean Futures Fund in the Dogs of Chernobyl program. This video has the donation link. Chompy, I need to see if this one is still active. Is it? Yeah, look at that. So that's 27K. So what are we at? We're at like what is that? The last one was what, 67? So we're at 94,000? We're almost there, chat. 100K is a nice number for these little puppies. Look at them. Look at them. How many dogs will the kennel help? A lot of dogs can fit in one kennel. Not too many, obviously. Really appreciate you for making me less ignorant on this kind of stuff. There's so much misleading information about radiation. I know, Sinks. It's crazy, right? Like we were saying at the beginning, most people think that 3 Mile Island is equivalent to Chernobyl or Fukushima, where statistically, the number of people who got cancer as a result of the emissions from 3 Mile Island, statistically, the number of people is 0.5.
But Kyle, that's less than 1. Doesn't that mean 0?
Yes. Yes, it does. More people likely got cancer from the stress of pregnant women and children evacuating the area. More people, 10 times more people died evacuating Fukushima than died in the Chernobyl disaster. 10 times. Context matters, chat. Are there cats of Chernobyl? Yes. There's a lot of kitty cats that live in Slavutich, which is the town that is like Pripyat. So, Pripyat. So Pripyat was built as an Atomgrad, an atom city, This stream brought to you by Big Uranium. Yeah. And Basilisk. We have all of the supervillain sounding sponsors. Pripyat was built as the city where all the people at Chernobyl worked. Once that was evacuated and abandoned, now Slavutich, which is about a 40-minute train ride, that's where everybody lives. And the people that live there have a lot of cats. There's a lot of cats there. And the Clean Futures Fund also goes to Slavutich and spays and neuters the cats. But there's I didn't see a single cat out in the zone. Probably a little bit too rough for them out there. Again, there's like wolves and bears and dogs. These dogs, they get hungry, you know. The filed coast in the UK was hit hard by Chernobyl. We have a high rate of cancer, says Cyberdash. I doubt that. I doubt that. In my interpretation of the evidence, I would doubt that any location got a high increase in cancer rates after Chernobyl. I would say it's closer to nothing than it is to something. Is there a study on bugs and birds in the area as well? Yes. There's many studies. I think I did it for an episode of Because Science, rather, but and for this episode, the dogs episode, there's a lot of controversy about Chernobyl's animals and whether or not they're thriving or what have you. They had to slaughter loads of animals here on the Fide Coast, Cyberdash. Again, I would argue, Cyberrash, that they chose to slaughter loads of animals because they were afraid of radiation and radioactive contamination, not because they have to. Now, let me... Cyberrash, I don't doubt what you heard or what happened. I'm saying why it happened. I'm saying it happened, unfortunately, needlessly. That's my opinion. I'll give you a comparison, a very disturbing comparison. It is estimated that across Eastern Europe after Chernobyl, 1 to 200,000 elective abortions occurred. There wasn't any evidence to indicate that any of those babies would have grown up deformed or damaged in any way. But still, 100,000 to 200,000 babies were never born. Now, if people got afraid enough to do that, people were absolutely afraid enough to slaughter a lot of animals on the filed coast there, Cyberrash. So what I'm saying is that I'm not doubting that it happened, because I don't know about that off the top of my head, but I'm saying it was probably a fear response. Kyle, I don't mean to alarm you, but there's a wormhole behind you. Huh? Oh, don't worry. Those are only mathematical. I'm hearing that Biden caused Chernobyl. I'm not saying that's what it is, but many smart people are saying it. I know it. You know it. That's what happened. Excuse me, I'm still talking. Excuse me. He caused it. How did that compare to the normal levels of elective procedures, says Kinect's Master? Much higher. They're saying it. Many people are saying it. Many people I saw on the TV, they're eating the dogs and the cats in Chernobyl. They're doing it. Let's not get into that shit, huh? Let's not get that going. 65%. We're 45 minutes in and we're not even playing a game yet. It's fine. We're learning. Yeah, and I want to see. I mean, maybe we don't do this in real time, but the file. I'll just put it into my search browser here. Derek Bennett, welcome. Coast culling. I'm assuming they're going to call it culling. Chernobyl. Connections? Ooh. When's the last time you hung out with Post Malone? It's been well over a year. Something like that. I've been trying to get a hold of him, but he doesn't answer his phone. He's got an old phone, chat. He's got like an iPhone 10. He's got like an iPhone 10, chat. Okay, I'm not going to look at you. I'm not going to look at you, chat. See what Connections does is it tries to trick you. See, right now, I'm thinking that this is probably describing the doneness of meat or a steak or a burger, but they're going to try to trick me, where I bet it's like, there's going to be like, well done could also be props, like, hey, well done, or giving someone props. So I'm going to go with not the easy meat option, as I usually go. I usually take the meat option. But I think it's the other one. Well done, props, impressive. Nice. I'm gonna go that way because I think they're trying to trick me. I knew it! I told you. I told you they're trying to trick you. This could still be meat here, because you could have it bloody, right? But the other ones don't fit. So it's an exclusive, a collectible, it's limited, it's rare. See, they were trying to get you with rare in 2 different times, but I think it's referring to collectibles. Bam! And how about a name for frauds? Mystics, mediums, psychics, and oracles. Yes, grief vampires. I believe the collective term is grief vampire. I am too good. Chat, I told you not to tell me in the chat. Look at you. We're almost there, chat. 75%. Big brain. Yes, I'm really good at connections. I don't know why. Post ghosted you? Oh, shut up. I have a huge... I shouldn't say anything. But what I will say is if Post Malone checked his phone more, there's something that I could be doing. Karina, member for 17, thank you for being here, even when we were down for a couple months. Impressive. No, connections is just, my brain kind of works in connections, you know? Like, I'm not great with highly specific things outside of the realm of science, but I'm super good at, like, I call it like SEO, you know, just like the feeling and the category of things, and also knowing what movie everyone's ever been in based on their voice or face. Speaking of faces, Ella Purnell, huh? Woo! Is that Twitch chat on the right? Yes. What was your weakest subject in school? The non-sciences. Twitch chat, YouTube chat. I only got 2 C's ever in school, and I went to school for a long time. I got a C in, I think, my English class once in high school. I can remember the room. And then I got a C in an engineering discipline called surveying because the teacher sucked. And he was bad, and he didn't explain things good, and the questions on the test were way too hard, and it was bad. Those are the only 2 C's I've ever gotten. I got a 3.85 GPA in university, and then I got a 4.0 in graduate school. Kyle, have you ever played Mass Effect? Are you kidding me? Scott! Mass Effect is one of my first true loves. Whew. Liz Calvert with the 20. As always, appreciate you, Liz. Say hello to Alex for me. Why use a 3D printer to print radiation shielding, says my tiny human Alex. The video showed around vials, but when else could be useful? I'd like to meet you one day, but I will ask before being hugged, says Alex. Alex, I appreciate your question. I appreciate you asking for consent before hugging me. That's fine. But I'd hug you, buddy. Don't worry. So why 3D print radiation shielding, Alex? Well, because you can make any design you can come up with in your head, you can 3D print, basically, with good computer programs. So not everything that needs to be shielded is flat or a vial, like you said. Some people in the chat, and I already got some emails saying they're PhD students or they work in the industry, and they are thinking about printing radiation shielding to fit tiny little valves and tiny little corners of their machines and their machinery to shield leaking radiation. Tiny little bits and pieces that you would never be able to buy off the shelf. So, Alex, it's because you can 3D print the shielding in any size or shape, that's what makes it really useful. Because if you have a really, really specific application, there might not be anyone in the world who sells it. Did you try the control test? Says Liquid Flames. Not yet. I mean, I could right here, but I don't really want to get up and get my uranium. I mean, I could. I don't want to. This is a gaming channel. Cyber Rash, the title is Britain Farmers Still Restricted by Chernobyl Nuclear Fallout, and it's The Guardian. Hope that helps. Yeah, so I'm going to get... so I can look that up later, Cyber, but what I'm guessing it is, and I've talked about this many times, I'm not doubting that there's some contamination across Europe from Chernobyl. That is true. What I'm saying is that the amount of radiation actually deposited, which makes its way into milk and fish and other stuff, it's a low enough level that you don't have to kill the animals. Most governments and organizations around the world take a linear no threshold approach, which is to say there is no threshold below which radiation is safe. They say any amount of radiation is super dangerous. I disagree, and most scientists also disagree that there is a level of radiation that isn't super duper dangerous. And so what I'm saying before looking into your article here is that I don't doubt that the farmers are restricted by radioactive contamination, but I would guess that radioactive contamination isn't actually dangerous or not enough to restrict them in that way. It's happening in Fukushima, where they remember when people were restricting tuna and sushi and other fish products from Japan. It was arguable that they didn't need to do that, but they're operating on this linear no threshold model, which says any amount of radiation is bad, where I would disagree. You're getting, I mean, chat, what do you think? Chat, what do you think this sound is right now? This is me being hit by radiation right now. This is cosmic rays. This is uranium and radon naturally in the materials of the facility. I use a lot of granite. There's radiation everywhere, chat. All the time. And you can detect that radiation with a Kyle Hill signed Geiger counter worth over $300. Rip Kyle. No, I'm fine. Background radiation of about 0.3 millirem. Oh, I go by microsieverts. It's easier. That's a sick beat. Oh, okay. Chat, where are we? 95%. Here we go. Chat, I want you to... Basilisk now in the Twitch chat, gifting 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you, Basilisk. Thank you for being here. Thank you for powering this whole research wing. But chat, honestly, a lot of you are here. A lot of you probably left when you saw I wasn't playing a video game. Honestly, spam an emoji. No. Well, you can do that. Type 1 if you didn't mind that we weren't playing a game because we talked about cool stuff. Type 2 if you honestly would have preferred if we were playing games. Be honest. I just want to know. That seems pretty clear. All right. Okay. All right. We can learn stuff. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Jeez. Chat. Now, before we go on, I think we're almost done here. 99%. Who was it in the chat? Cyber Rash. I just want to, as we're, so some people often point out to me that it seems like I'm kind of greenwashing radiation. And it's like, when I say I don't think Chernobyl was actually that bad, or I make it seem like that, people think that I might be crazy. But I just want to point something out to you really quick before we move on. Joe Rogan had a show with Matt Walsh. He says he doesn't believe man has been outside the Van Allen belt because nothing living can survive out there. Says Allen with the $4.99. We went to the moon. Twitch chat. My name is Real Kyle Hill on Twitch, I believe. I just want to show you something. Cyber Rash, just real quick. I'm looking up a study here. So, I just want to show you something real quick. No, Cyber Rash, I'm not saying you're wrong or anything. I just want to show you something real quick, because I want to make my own case too, right? When I say that Chernobyl, a lot of misinformation still remains about it, I just want to highlight this, this sentence. So this is a study, the 30-year mental health legacy of the Chernobyl disaster. Yet, from a public health perspective, the biggest impact of the Chernobyl disaster has been on mental health, specifically major depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder, stress-related symptoms, and medically unexplained physical symptoms. From a public health perspective, the single biggest consequence of Chernobyl was on mental health. So when I come at you somewhat doubting, you know, these widespread effects that no one is talking about and that the government doesn't want you to know about, I'm coming at it from a perspective that the largest single effect wasn't radiological. PTSD causes an increase in smoking and alcoholism, not to mention suicide rates. The suicide rates among these populations in Chernobyl and Fukushima spiked. And again, from a public health perspective, I view these outcomes as much more consequential than any low-level ionizing radiation. It's game time. Chat, let's do it. How long did the USSR try to hide Chernobyl? I don't know. Didn't watch it. I mean, didn't watch it. What the hell did I? Didn't look into it. Being born in Wisconsin ups your chances of alcoholism, and that's a fact. I learned in another channel, says Heidi. I was born in Wisconsin, and let me put it to you this way. Chompy in the chat is currently working on a chainmail outfit only made out of the White Claw tabs that I have produced. I understand. Obi-Wan Jacoby says, I understand Chernobyl might be overblown, but at the same time, uranium is pretty bad to be around. No? Depends. It totally depends. That's why things are complicated, Obi-Wan. Would it be good to put a... God, she's so beautiful. It's crazy. Look at her. It's nuts. Would it be good to put a piece of nuclear fuel in your pocket for the day? No. Is it okay for me in a video to handle uranium ore with my bare hands? Yes. Depends. Uranium's all around you. Uranium's natural. Uranium's in the ground. Uranium produces radon. Radon is a gas. It's heavy. That's why it accumulates. All right, chat. Here we go. Oh, right. Oh, chat, we were having a, when last we were in Fallout London, we were having a, what do you call it? The old gunfight. We were having the old gunfight. What do you call it? The pistol with the ball. Anyway, we were having a very slow pistol ball fight, and it was hilarious. Chat, need I remind you, we have a foot pedal now. The foot pedal can activate science time at will. That's right. Without even putting down our games, that's a science time at will. And our unofficial but official scorekeeper, Liz, are you saying we're at science time number 6 already? So look, foot pedal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bam. Oh, I love it. Flintlocks, muskets. That's it. All right, tell me how loud this is, chat, in comparison to my voice, because it's pretty loud in my ears right now. So last time we had a developer on this game in the chat. That was very, very cool. Who's Will and when we were science timing him? Science time. Have you been to London? Yes, I've been to London twice. Forceful GG, first time chatter on Twitch. Love your content since because science days. Wish you all the best. Thank you. What are the difference between the different units for radiation? Maybe I should make a video on that, because I get asked that almost every single time, Forceful. But basically, to simplify it a lot, some units of measurement just describe raw radioactivity, some measurements describe raw energy, and some describe the effects on human tissue. Bobby Reynolds with the 20. Check out War of the Monsters and try to science in it. Okay. Thank you again for another monster game dono, Bobby. I appreciate it. I can't check it out right now. I'm sitting in a loading screen. Video on that would be really interesting. Okay, well, let me run it down. Rad units. All right, everything down on my Post Malone it note. Chat, again, I don't want to give up too much information, but I might be lending my Australian accent to a piece of media very soon. Okay, chat, is this too loud? Tell me. Where is he? Where is he? Because it feels pretty good. Okay, let me get my musket ball back out, because it's funny. There we go. It's too quiet? All right, 1 second. There he is. Musket fight. Elon musket fight. Don't move. Yep. I'm not on mouse and keyboard, chat. Yeah, it's hard. Okay, wait, I think I got it. Ow! Someone just balled me. What? What is the name of this? That was one of the most accurate Australian accents I've ever heard. Yeah, I'm pretty good at it. What's the name of this? I'm just gonna go ahead and use that so I don't have to look at it. All right, I gotta get out of this situation here. I gotta get up top. I gotta get see, look, foot pedal, science time. Bam. Oh, I love it. Playing FPS with a controller? Yeah, that's how. Yeah, I play everything with the control. Ow! He hit me with the ball. I gotta get him. Where are you? Come on. Okay, so the developer was in the chat last time, and he said that this game is significantly harder. Jezza, did you put rip in both chats just so? Thank you, love. I don't know if I need it in both chats, but anyway. Okay, we gotta move to high ground. I sound just like Pestily playing Escape from Tarkov, don't I? Escape from Tarkov. Is it Tat? No, that's like... Ta is more like New Zealand, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna get this guy with a ball to his face, chat. Ah! I missed. Oh, that scope is way too big. In the crotch. I want to get up there. That's where I want to go. Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me where all the death and destruction are? Someone keeps sniping me with something very deadly. And it's annoying me. There you are. Whoop. Whoop. Head. See, they're reloading their balls. Come on now. Get out here. I'm basically...
I better not lose any shore leave running around chasing this ham-bone flunky.
I didn't understand a word you said, mate. Let me just take my seed. Let me just get some seed and then my balls and we'll be good to go. Oh yeah, this is how you get up. Right. Yep. Boop. Boop. Oh, my controller. Oh, jeez. Okay. The game is slightly harder. Maybe I shouldn't have gone into this stronghold and I should have, you know, progressed some levels first. Good thing I subbed for science, not gameplay. Get the heck out of my dreams and into my car. Chat, if you weren't here for the first stream, I rushed immediately away from the main quest into the first stronghold I could find so I could find a gun. That is why I am dying a lot. It's not because of my gameplay. Oh, there was one guy right there. Save often. He's a slippery one, he is. Ooh. That big shit, where did it come from? Oh, here, take some porkies. What's that? What's a porky? Huh? Hey, are you a bad guy? Are you just gonna stand there? Because then I'm gonna give you my ball. Are you also bad guys? Whoa, hello. Oh my gosh, I'm almost dead again. All right, all right. Okay. 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 All right. That's enough of that. I'm getting out of here. I'm just gonna die over and over, and we're not gonna get anywhere, so let's continue. Yeah, chat, remember, this is a mod. This is a mod. Whoop. What? Hit him right in the face. Bap, 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 bap. Crotch. No, I'll never spread your ashes anywhere. Ow! Bap. Gotta save some ammunition here. Maybe with like a tire iron? Return to the Glorpinizer. Chat, there is more. Well, actually, I don't know what I can say. What I will say is we will be playing more Atomic Heart in the future. This is bad. Bad idea. Blueberries. Okay. Hello, Gov'Na in the chat, says AMF Mardo. Okay. Okay, chat. Okay. We need to run out of this area because we're getting, dare I say, pwned. We're getting Al Caponed. Try a South African accent. I don't know. Nah, nope, don't judge me. I can't really do it. The Jacktar pinched me chip. Okay, let's get out of here. I can't stop doing the accent now, Chad. I'm ruined. I'm psychologically damaged. All right, let's get out. Oh, there's so many. Oh, there's so many. Ha ha. Give him the old shimmy shake. Blueberries. And the seed of unconsenting. Give him the old blueberry, chat. Okay. So where are we off to now? Stop doing the accent, Kyle. Oh, man. Travel to the swamp. Where am I? Oh, yeah, I was trying to... Oh, yeah, see, it is a stronghold. I thought so. I've been trying to get here. So let's get out and around, huh? That's where I was trying to go. But can I do that? Can I even get out this way? Oh, no. When was the last time you hung out with Kyle Hill? I don't know. I dissociated from him a long time ago. Wonder what Kyle's final form will be after all these accents? An actor. I'll be an actor at that point. Ah, okay. Quick save. It's nice and quiet. Oh, she hit me with her ball. Ugh. God. The ball reloads super slow. Stop it. The ball reloads super slow because it is a musket, but it hits very hard because it's a ball. It's too quiet. What's too quiet? Oh, right. I get it. Are those bad guys? Damn it. Might have to go rogue here, chat. Stop it. Are bullets not balls? No. Says Aradi Subagio. Science time with my foot. Number 7. No, muskets in the olden days, notoriously hard to shoot and hard to hit targets with because because early rifles were not, as they say, rifled. They did not impart a spin to the projectile, and it's the spin of that projectile that stabilized that projectile. It's kind of like how the forward momentum of your bicycle keeps your bicycle from tipping over. It's kind of like that. So by imparting angular momentum to a bullet, make the bullet spin, it made it fly straighter and truer. And they did that by adding so-called rifling, kind of like tracks the projectile would follow inside of the barrels of weapons. So early muskets and early early musket balls and rifles did not have that. And so the next iteration of rifles, like or weapons like I'm holding right now in my hand, science time, are not shaped like balls. They are shaped like cylinders with cones on the top to help them move through the air and to help them maintain that angular momentum. Why am I getting ratted? Chat. Nuclear waste does not look like this. Just throwing that out there. Don't go that away. Too late. Oh, wait. I'm dying. Wait, is everything like this? Am I dying? Oh, that's just a giant rad storm in the sky. Got it. Let's go. Trying to get there. Just want to get around there. Uh-oh. What the heck are those things? Floating lampreys? Lamprey is actually an ancient animal. that just latch onto you with their teeth and they suck your fluids out. Science time. Foot pedal. Oh no, I should get inside. Wow, the rad storms are much worse in this game. Get inside. Nope. So chat, I just want to point out, 1 rad is a lot. So what would it be? So anytime I'm getting 1 rad, so 1,000 rads will kill you. 100 rads will give you radiation poisoning. So if I'm getting 1 rad per second, you're in the ballpark of getting radiation poisoning in 1.5 minutes, which is really, really bad. And if I do the conversion, science time, foot pedal, and if I do the conversion, 1 rad is roughly speaking, all things considered, on NPR, 1/100th of a sievert. So it's 0.01 sieverts, which is 100 millisieverts, which is the dose at which you start getting an increased cancer rate. So every 1 rad I'm taking per second is increasing my risk, my lifetime risk of cancer. 1 rad is equal to 0.01 sieverts. Yeah, that's what I just said. Okay, yeah. So I was off. Sorry. So so that's 10 millisieverts, right? Which is still a lot. Yes. Right? Science time? Right? I should be up 1 science time? Done. I'm using my foot pedal today. Yeah. So it's 0.01 sieverts is 1 rad. So then 1 rad is 10 millisieverts, which is 10,000 microsieverts, which is still pretty dangerous. Anyway, I was trying to remember how much a chest x-ray is. Isn't a chest x-ray like 100 micro? Right? So 10 chest x-rays is a rad? Does that make sense? Ah! Why does everything hit so hard in this game? Okay, I must be going in the wrong direction. Damn it! Google says chest X-ray is about 0.1 millisievert, which is 100 microsieverts. Yeah, so that's what I just said, right? 100 microsieverts is 1 chest X-ray. That's what I said. That's what I said. Let the record show that I haven't moved more than 100 meters without dying in 45 minutes, and I got that comparison correct, I think. What kind of venom takes you down that quickly, says the smoke dog. There's a lot of venoms in the world. Science time. Some are necrotic. They kill tissue. Others are neurotoxic. They affect your nervous system. They paralyze you. I don't know. How long can I last in a microwave, Kyle? Science time. Microwave is not ionizing radiation. So that is a different kind of radiation. Microwave radiation does not have the power to break chemical bonds and remove electrons from atoms and molecules. So it's non-ionizing. The kind of radiation we've been talking about all day today is ionizing. As to, oh, I'm all the way back here, cool. As to how long you could last in a microwave, I don't know. Don't try that. I don't even know how you would die. Sounds bad. Let's go to Thames Haven instead. Yes. Science time. Yeah, I can't even imagine. Ugh. Oh, no, don't go there. You're going to get stuck in the jack. You're going to get jack. Need a death counter? No. Science is all that matters. Is the map as big as Fallout 3? I forget what the developer said. Wouldn't you get cooked in a microwave? Yes, but what I'm saying is, yes, you would die in a microwave. What I'm saying is that it wouldn't be because you are getting an ionizing dose of radiation. You can climb ladders in this game. Seems like kind of a chore to install this. Well, not if you already have the game and all the DLCs like I did. Then you just then you just download the downgrader, and it was super easy for me to do. And anyone who hangs around with me in the Discord, which you can get by going to patreon.com/Kyle Hill at a certain level. Anyone who hangs around with me knows that I hate anything that's too complicated, and I just won't do it. So this was actually mercifully easy. Speaking of which, I'd also like to play on stream at some point the fan-made Zelda game, roguelike, and the Majora's Mask 60 frames per second, like we did last time. Ooh, look at this big ship. I don't have the armor or the weaponry to fight these guys, but it looks cool. Is that an old submarine? Ah, turret! I should not have gone to this area. If you have the Game of the Year version on GOG, it's even easier to install. Good to know. Gosh! Do these guys have thermal scopes? Also, the music in this game has been quite good as well. What's in there? Follow your missions. Chris, that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to find the Times Haven, which looks to be fish people? And that is over here, which is where I'm going. See that? I should probably stick to the main roads or something. Because I'm hooligans! Because I'm running out of healing items. Shotgun, there we go. Kyle, what colors do you usually play in Magic the Gathering? I play everything, man. I have like 28 decks right now. Yes, it's as Aggisec is saying in the Twitch chat, yes, it is great. Yes, it is a misconception that that microwaves cook from the inside out. That is not true. Just Labo says Pepsi in the chat for their first chat. But anyway, yeah, I play all kinds of Magic. I play Commander. I have probably 55 Magic cards sitting in front of me right now. You know? Yeah, no, the difficulty is pretty high. The developers said that the difficulty here is pretty good. Did you get soft locked? No. I just have to stop running into bad guys. Okay, now we know where to go. We're going to be quick saving as we get to Thames Haven. Do you know that ants are small enough to run from microwaves and avoid them? You mean they fit in between the wavelengths? Something like that? Something like that, foot pedal science time? What is your favorite Magic the Gathering deck? I don't know. Oh, he saw me. He saw me. I can't climb a ladder while in combat. That doesn't make no sense. Then I swim. Holy crap! What? Chat, why didn't you tell me that? What happened in there? Is that because of the, there was actually a meltdown around this area? Is that the lore? I think it is, right? What's your favorite White Claw? Watermelon's pretty good. FYI, the Thames is deadly. Thank you. The water is lethal. Got it. All right, so I don't think I have any rat away. Here we go. Was that the equivalent to swimming inside the reactor? No, that would swimming inside of a nuclear, an operating nuclear reactor would kill you instantly. Basically, it's 250 rads per second. Whoo! So death in 4 seconds. Like, so some of you in the chat, I have noticed. Okay, so I can't be discovered going for this ladder. Did I soft lock myself? Some of you noticed. Thanks for being here all the way from Singapore, Zove. So some of you know units of radiation. Science, time, foot pedal. The amount of radiation per hour inside of an operating nuclear reactor is like on the order of 1 million Roentgens per hour. 1 million. Beep boop. Okay, can we please just get to where we are going? All right, now we gotta pass the thick ship. So, chat, remember that part in the Chernobyl HBO miniseries when he comes back from the Chernobyl disaster site and he said, "Oh, it's not 3 Roentgens, it's 15,000." What's going here? It's 15,000. I just said 1 million. Science time. Science with K-Bomb, hard to beat. One of my Kevins in the chat. Appreciate you. Yes, high resolution textures. I love it. It's a mod. Leave it alone. Okay, okay. This is some of the stuff that I need. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah, I forgot I'm a lighty, chat. Thank you for the Prime sub. The 3 mil. Appreciate you. Boy, howdy. If you would like to sit down, go ahead. You could, oh, there we go. And I can't make nothing. Great. I'm a lighty. Quick save. Boop. What's down here? Mind the gap. Mind the gap. Hello there, Mr. Wick. May I interest you in a first course? And Mr. Wick, happy hunting. Yes, I would love if Twitch did a science category, but I don't know if there's enough people who would do it. Oh, it's dark and creepy down here. Oh, no. Chat, we're going to take a short commercial break in a little bit, but we're only halfway through today's stream, if that. Chat, this is the best part about any Fallout game. Just going into a new area and exploring stuff you've never seen before. Chat, science time. When I was in engineering school, they used to show you really terrible things. One of those things that they showed me in engineering school is what happens when you try to steal live wires out of buildings. You see, copper is very expensive, and people will go into buildings and pull out the copper wire. sometimes that wire is still filled with electricity. And what you're looking at now, that is basically what the people look like afterwards. They show it to you in a classroom. Oh, I'm gonna... oh god, oh god. Oh god. Oh god, oh god. Oops. Don't you dare fight me when I'm not ready. Beep. Bop. 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 Ow, I thought you were dead. Ow, ow. Oh man, this game is harder than usual games of this nature. I am running out of healing items. Ah, no! Come on! I can't see nothing. Shoot his legs! Shoot his legs! Oh my god, there's so many. Try to jump that, dummy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, this game is hard. So I think I just went around in a circle there. Bop, 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 bop. There's got to be something worth all this at the bottom, huh? Cheers, it's 1 a.m. in South Africa now, and I need to get some sleep before morning. Thank you for being here, Onik Dovakin. Or Darvikin. I hope you have a Foos Road damn good day. Okay. Okay. Probably don't go in there. Okay. So that's where I came up. So I'm currently dying again. So that's where I go down. I'm still dying. Cool. Go through here. Nope. Please be some sort of healing items. If you lead me out into the Thames, I'm going to literally die. Oh, great. Oh, perfect. Oh, there's nothing down here. Sick. Uh-oh. And dead. Okay, so this was a... Oh, I tried... Chat, I just tried to dodge because I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima. I just tried to dodge that lightning. Oh, speaking of which, I just had the lightning duel in Ghost of Tsushima. Man. Yes! There's a bed in here. Okay. Okay. Now we're talking. Okay, maybe that transition wasn't as loaded in. Maybe that's what just happened. Chat! Would Kyle nuke the moon for science? I actually have an episode on that I'm going to write and do. Chat, how are we doing? Halfway through today's stream, or thereabouts, just about. Is everyone having a good time? Show me via emoji if you've had a good time, or if you've learned anything. Either or, that's all I want. Are we on Twitch and YouTube today? Yes, we are. Hello from Ireland. It says Johnny Sparkles. Happy to have you here, Johnny. This is, says Chernobyl nuclear power plant. By the way. Oh, look at all those science times. Chat. I think, chat, what I want you to do is take a second. Look how wide I am. I want you to get up. I want you to eat, yeet, excrete, anything that you need to do. Give me about 90 seconds or so. And I'll be right back, and we'll continue on this torturous game. We just need to get some goals, get some quests done, get some experience, get some better weapons. We'll be good. Chat, I'd like to introduce you to both these jams and a really weird video that Captain Dagon in the chat made. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. If you're on Twitch and YouTube, stay there, or else I'll find you. Oh, chat. Welcome back. Chat, I'll tell you, there is a certain way that I do my hair. And it produces this. Will I ever tell you what that is? No. No, I won't. Genie from Tahini, also on Twitch now. Thank you for being here. History Buff on Twitch. Rogue Sniper. Axe Low. S. Marcy. Blue Relic. Black Label. Fairy Vixen. Resubbing with the Prime. Thank you. Fairy Vixen also in the YouTube chat. You guys are too much. DJ Danger. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. It's getting to me. DJ Danger. 73. Hey Kyle, longtime fan. Highlighting. Have you guys been using your demon coins on Twitch? They even have their own little... Hey Kyle, longtime fan, got a question for you. Just not 100% sure on how to word it. Based on current technology in real life, how exactly do we as scientists extrapolate from the technology of the future being possible examples of real life? Wait. How exactly do we as scientists extrapolate from the technology of the future being possible from the examples of real life? Okay, so I think you are using the word extrapolate there incorrectly. But what I think you mean is, how do we imagine what the technology of the future is going to be? Right? Yeah, see? Guys, there's demon coins. See? You can use your demon coins. You're like Aquaman's more handsome brother? Are you kidding me? Have you seen Jason Momoa? Do you have eyes? If you don't, I'm sorry. But DJ, I think I know what you mean. The cool thing about science is that there are rules of the universe that seem immutable. By which I mean, by which I mean that they are the same everywhere in the universe as far as we can tell. And so, when you are imagining a future technology, you can imagine the rules of the universe. Well, this is what Star Trek did, right? You know how the universe works, and so you can speculate about how technology might advance in the future with better understanding of those fundamental rules, right? So, you know, knowing, for example, oh, Chomp, now you're editing the emojis on Twitch. I didn't know you could do that. So, for example, like, once you know about electromagnetism, it's not crazy to think of communication using electromagnetic waves. Cell phones, you know? So it's not crazy. It's not as difficult to come up out of nothing, to come up with from nothing, because you're working with the same rules forever, you know? No matter what part of the universe that you're in. Oh, I will admit, chat, I'm having a good hair week. I will admit. Ooh, Demon Core with the sunglasses, Chompy. I like that. Chat, if you're just joining us, what the heck are we doing? Huh? Oh, that's what you guys were talking about. Oh. Oh. Got it. I don't know why that was like that. Got it. I didn't even notice. Heck yeah, Fallout London, yes. If you're just joining us, we are trying to make our way through Fallout London. It is much harder than the base game, I think. But we found a little bit of a respite. We're up to 18 science times. Hopefully we can get that up more so. You have nice air, says Lego Sheet. Thanks. On Twitch. As you can see, we're in our facility laboratory. We're here powered by Basilisk, as you can see, the only esports organization in the world that has the best StarCraft 2 players and wants to create more scientists through gaming. I am their first and the first science streamer, pro gamer, hairboy. Thanks to everyone for being here, all the newbies, all the oldbies, all the people on Twitch, where we're multi-streaming now as well, all the people on YouTube, all the membies, all the bembies. The tunnel leads to the other side of the river. I didn't want to go underneath the water. I've got a girlfriend, she's better than that, says DW Jones. I would love to sing that song for you, DW, but I would get claimed. And it's always showtime. Anyway, chat. I'm very happy that everyone's here today. We're continuing on our weekly streams since joining Basilisk. We'll be here on the gaming channel more consistently, producing more content and content. So keep it locked into the gaming channel and the Twitch channel and the main channel, where the next episode is gonna be about sharks, I think. Heidi, I still don't understand you sometimes, dude. Listen, nobody cares about your relationship here now that he said, esports, this is moist territory. Fun choice of words, Heidi. Kyle, how do I prevent hair loss in the future? Try Keeps. Getting back to the game. Oh, you weren't supposed to see that. That's a daddy photo just for me. Sorry. Sorry, everybody. That's for me. That's not for you. That's mine. All right, we found a bed. We're going to get the heck out of here. We're going to continue on a quest line to find the Thames, the people of the Thames. Or the Thames. I don't really know. Kyle, do you ever hold funerals for any of the Kevins? No. They don't have souls. Kyle, would you ever play Red Dead Redemption 2 on here? Maybe. SC Marcy with the... Very happy to have you back on the platform. Appreciate you having a Twitch here, says History Buff. Welcome, welcome. Kyle, have you played Cyberpunk 2077? Yes, I put in hundreds of hours into Cyberpunk. What's her name? S. Marcy, what's her name? I forget. How do you know they don't have souls? Says Joshua Floyd on YouTube. The autopsy reveals it. Felicia Day, that's her name. I worked right next to her company for years. You think I would remember that? Cowboy Kyle and Red Dead Redemption? Yes, please. Who? Hey there, boy. That's a good boy. Who wants to talk about the science of tuberculosis? Not me. It turns out. 808, there are many videos of us playing Cyberpunk on the gaming channel on YouTube if you want to watch us play Cyberpunk and science Cyberpunk. Kyle, have you done a video on DuPont? No. Would it be unethical to turn off a sentient AI? Wouldn't it be considered killing them? Yes? Just a second. I'm questing. Oh, wait. Did I activate the wrong damn quest again? Here we are. You did it anyway for Marie Curie. No, that synth was brain dead. Sentience implies some sort of consciousness, right? And if they're no longer conscious, then, you know. Johnny 5 is alive. Prove it, Johnny. I have a statue of Johnny 5 within 10 feet of me. All right, focus up. This is a mod, chat. Gotta keep telling myself that. That's nuts. Yeah, I wonder what made her brain dead. I don't know, dude. It's just a game, bro. I often wonder if we aren't just AI from some more advanced form. What about you is artificial? Artificial intelligence is artificial. What about you is artificial? You came out of a combination of very organic, squishy things. I know what you mean. I'm just saying, what would, think about that, Obi-Wan Jacoby on Twitch. Think about that. What if you were trying to, if you were to ponder the possibility that you, what the heck is this thing? Corpse cabbage. Smells like death. Plants that smell like death smell like that, science time, because they're trying to attract the insects that are attracted to that sort of chemical cocktail of scents. All these scents and molecules that are associated with dying organisms. So they produce these scents and smells like the corpse flower to attract those insects. Not only do they do that, but the corpse flower, science time, also heats itself up to better distribute that sense, that perfume of death. I think the tip of it gets like 90 degrees or something. It's really cool. I saw one once. It didn't smell that bad. Maybe corpses don't smell that bad. Time for an experiment. Oh, hey, are you cool? Hey. Nope. The sight distance does not seem very crazy on this game. Should I... Hello. Are you friendly or no? Nope. Nice shot. Boop. Come on, it's on her. Oh my gosh. Stevie Wonder could shoot better than that. I think I had a shotgun I picked up, huh? Oh, that must have been on a other... Let's put some balls on her. Yep. Don't reload that. 16, 14... Close and personal with it, chat. Let's say hello. Let's say hello. Sleep. I have several artificial teeth that would never decay. Would recommend. Yeah, but that doesn't... Yes, parts of you are artificial. Yes. But you were not created artificially. You know what I mean? First thing I hear in the stream, let's put some balls on her. Chat, I say the words that I say. What do you want? What do you want me to censor myself? Can't we... we're not even allowed to joke about anything anymore. Those are big leeches. Hey, Kyle, would you read my last highlighted message? All right, but it better be better written so I can understand it. Sorry, my girlfriend worded my question weird and I had to jumble it into something all right, but I had a question of my own. With the Monster Hunter's grapple ability in World, would the hunter's arm be okay? Basically, no. Every grappling hook mechanic you've ever seen in any video game moves way too quickly to not injure somebody. Or they would need a much larger device, basically. And foot pedal, science time. Foot pedal. I'm playing with fire. Oh. No collision? All right, I gotta get down there. I gotta get down to the leeches. Usually I just call them libertarians. I don't even know what that means. Can I go through here? Can I go through here? Can I go through here? Nope. The ambience, again, all of this was fan-made. That's really cool. Can I get to where I'm going, for goodness sakes? I should just get on the main road. That's what's messing me up here. I need to get on the main road. Get on the road. Kill the leeches! Oh, they're so big. Oh, they look like the Michelin Man's wang. I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It just came out. I don't even like that I said it. But also, they do, though. My son is a libertarian, and that's dead on. How do you know what the Michelin Man's wang looks like? Well, I go to a lot of his restaurants. Ooh. The ambient sounds are great. What's in here? Stove, salt shaker. Crystalline agitator for photons, of course. I always have one of those next to my toaster. Sorry about your wall. Yeah, geez. It'd be a heck of an explosion. Okay. Get on the main road and go there. Holy crap. London, you suck. Not the game. Just London. I'm sorry, London. Do I have to apologize about that? Sorry, London. Oh my gosh. Kyle, are you drunk? I've never seen you like this. What? I'm making great jokes. What are you talking about? Hey, Side Guy, says Cheryl P. Welcome. Have you seen the new CAPTCHA thing with the fake bee noises? No. I have not seen that. I'm sorry, London. You're not that bad. I'm just trying to quest. Wookie, I made a funny joke. If I was drunk, you'd know it. Because there'd be many White Claws around me. This is Gatorade. Need a foot pedal for Crash Tally? That was only, science time, foot pedal. That was only, the first crash today. There's no laws on White Claw, says S. Marcy. Woo! Not White Claw, no, says Wookie. I can't drink. The beer just bloats me up, dude. Beer just bloats me up, brotastic. What is Gatorade? Oh, it's Gatorade. White Claw is essentially water. It's 5%. What are you talking about? Sorry, we got a lot of true liver killers in the chat. My bad. White girl hair, white girl alcohol, says Fairy Vixen. How dare you? First of all, I have better hair than most women. Number one. Number two, fair enough. Here in Eastern Europe, we don't consider it alcoholic under 80%. That's not true. I like your Lion's Brew in Germany. That was good. Does White Claw have a cherry flavor? Yep. Thank you for the follow, Jay. Beefcake. Artobe. Earth Sounds. Sima. Whimsy. Birdman! Even the music, I mean, just, this fan-made music too, chat. It's just good. All right, make sure we're going to the right place. Good, all right. London, you're very nice. Don't crash on me. I love it. It's very easy to get around, and it's very pretty, and you have nice food and great teeth. Good evening, Kyle. Want to share cool news? Kind of brag, says the Salad One on Twitch. I'm Argentinian and a paleontologist. I'm currently writing a presentation for an interview at the biggest science entity of my country. That sounds awesome, Salad One. I'm proud of you, and I'm impressed at the same time. I'm proud of you. Prowet. Good job. Happy to have you here. I love that smart people are around me. It makes me seem more legitimate. Very cool, Salad One. Uh-oh. Game's being a little hitchy-gitchy goo-goo. Threesome in French. Ooh, I want that armor. If you ride a double-decker bus and you don't always get on the top deck, what are you doing? That's the best deck. If you're gonna go on a double deck... Excuse me, sir. You have a stim pack in your hand. Nice. And yes, I will ascend the brick. Or not. Got it. Y'all got twice as smart when I dropped in, says Stig, famous driver for the Grand Tour. Didn't the original Sting pass? I can really hear my Geiger counter going in the background. Beep boop. Yoink. Okay. We continue on, chat. Basilisk in the Twitch chat once again. Who'd you... No, I heard a sex noise and I turned around. Sorry. Oh, you think you can just get away that easily, bruv? Let me see you. Ah, you're ugly. Last time I saw a mouth like that, it had a hook in it. Come here. Or let's just stand off. Let's just talk this through. You and I, instead of fighting each other, I'll stand right here, and you can stand there. And I guess even though we are in combat, I'm gonna try... Hey, Furiosa, calm down. Okay, so even though we are in combat, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this pistol gun, and I'm gonna... Oh, so then you start moving around, do you? Crotch! No class. No class. Where are you? All right. Oh, don't want the scope. I should drop this thing. Dumpa, dumpa. Crotch. 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 Why is Kyle doing a very bad Australian accent instead of a British accent? One, it is not a bad Australian accent. You are incorrect and so wrong, and you should feel bad about yourself. Two, it's because I can't do a British accent. Roman in the YouTube chat getting my Caddyshack reference. Thank you. Sync shot between you... on Twitch, Syncshot. Between you, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Bill Nye, and many other educators who make learning fun and interesting, you have pushed me to pursue higher education in astrophysics. Thank you for all you do, Syncshot. I'm, of course, honored and humbled to be a part of your educational journey in no matter what form or amount. I wish you all the best of luck, and I know that if you study hard, you can do whatever the heck you want to do. Let me know how it goes, okay? Should I eat some corpse fruit? Yeah, and also, that wasn't a bad Australian accent. I take that personally, Tietna, okay? Why do I take it personally? I don't know. Why does anyone do anything? There's a lot of bad guys. Oh, wait, no, it's a caravan. Nice. I need to sell crap. Wait. Let me see if I'm wearing, the best armor I could be wearing here. Come on, I don't have anything better than all this crap. Okay. Oi.
Looking to make the most of them ticks? Ain't no better investment than wrapping yourself up proper in armor.
Let's see what you got.
You see is what you get.
I just got addicted to dog food? What? Did I? Okay. Sell these. Sell this. Sell these. Sell this. Sell this and this. And then sell this and this. And then this. That. Give me all your money, mate. What? Beep. Beep. Boop. Bop. Okay, what else you got? You have no weapons. You have any armor. Ooh, that will help, maybe. Do you have a full thing of armor that I could wear? Chest piece, jumpsuit. How much are these going to cost? I think I might need these, huh? Ooh. How much is that? 175. Can I afford that? Yep. And then I'll just give you my other crap since I'm not going to need that. Wait. No. Cancel. Sell. Yes. Okay. So now I'm going to wear that and see... Oop. Now I'm going to wear that and see what else I can wear and then sell the rest of it. Bam. Okay. Can I wear a hat? Yes. Can I wear a different hat? Yes. Can I wear gloves? No. Got it. I can wear a mask, though. Can I wear a t-shirt? No. What's a tricorn? I don't even know what that is, but I'll wear it. Then, we're going to talk to you.
Some quality protection. Got plenty of stock.
Let's see what you got, mate. It's a hat. There's dog. I am addicted to dog food now? Really? No, I'll never forgive you, Tiana. Ever. For anything. So, bop, 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 bop. I'll keep this. It reminds me of better days, you know. Never gonna use that. Gonna keep all my junk for now. Okay. See how I looky-loo. Oh my gosh, I look ridiculous. Who's gonna mess with this chick, huh? I didn't even know what that kind of hat was. A pot of green tea removes addictions. Okay. All right, quick save. Yes, in retrospect... Oi! Yes, in retrospect, a tricorn being a three-pointed hat does make sense. Wait, I have to kill people. Or dogs. Protect the dog! Yes, sir! This doesn't seem like I'm protecting the dog. Oh, that other dog. Oh, he's a pit bull. He's a big pit bull. Oh, this definitely helps with the damage we were taking, chat. We took almost no damage from that. That's good. Protect the dog. Now, chat. I have a spicy take about this dog. Where is it? Where'd that dog go? Kyle, when are you and Veritasium going to do a video together? I don't know, when he wants to. I was going to say something mean, but you don't need to be mean. The Prilla dog. Ooh, I want your armor. You look like you're in the middle of World War II right now. You look kind of stupid. With your blast shield face. Alright. Alright, chat. I have something to say.
Stop running around like a cock.
Oh, okay, chat. I have something to say. Thanks for being here, Jezza. Hope everything's going well. Well, this game is officially no longer one I will play. Why? Because you had to put down some stray dogs? Chat, I don't think that bulldogs should exist. We have artificially selected them to the point where upwards of 80 to 90% of them need to be born by cesarean section. And we have artificially selected their head sizes and bodies to be such that they have intense medical problems and especially breathing problems. I am of the opinion that it is immoral to keep subjecting these animals to human-imposed suffering. Is that all bulldogs or just French bulldogs? I don't know. The ones that look like this. Science time.
Where did you come from?
The fuck is your problem?
What? I just saved your dog, dude.
Me? I've done nothing wrong. Me bloody dogs are dead because of you.
Wait, what? You're... Sorry, what? I saved your dog.
Those dogs were mine. Churchill and the others. Some were strays, maybe. But
Oops.
mine, I fed them every day.
Oops. They were basically feral. Your actual dog is fine. Get over it.
That ain't true. They took a liking to most people. Your ugly mug must have set 'em off. To be honest, he's always getting picked on by the other strays. He really needs a home. With me work and all, I don't really have time to take care of the little guy properly.
So now he can be your dog. First time chatter from Shy Guy Jeff on Twitch. Hey Kyle, just rewatched your video on Doug Crowfoot. I was actually born in Henrietta, Oklahoma, and I always swore that place was radioactive before hearing that story. So many people end up with cancer there, including my mom, who is a survivor. Happy to hear that. Come to find out, there was also an EPA Superfund site at an iron and metal scrapyard across the street from my house. Radioactive material was found in the barrels. It became a daycare after we moved. That was a fantastic 2-sentence horror story at the end there. Shy Guy Jeff. Radioactive material was found in the barrels. It became a daycare after we moved. Oh, man, that's good. That's a good one, huh? And also, yeah, so like grand radioactive contamination from uranium mining and materials processing isn't something that we've ever really covered on the channel. It's something I've been wanting to do. But my background is in engineering and physics. My degree is in engineering, so I'm not really...
But Kyle, you have a degree in environmental engineering. Don't you know anything?
Shush. I don't know as much about the Superfund sites and the problems therein. It's something that I should do a video on in the future, but I haven't just yet. Yes, obviously happy to hear that she's a survivor, you dum-dum. But yeah, I just want to point out as a writer, those last 2 sentences, Shy Guy. If you do a video on the different rad measurements, says Aerozen on YouTube, can you also explain what carcinogens are? I mean, carcinogens are any kind of thing that increases the likelihood that cells will divide uncontrollably. Whether that's a chemical or a pathogen or a virus or something like that, that's what carcinogenicity is. The ability to increase the likelihood of some cells becoming cancerous, right? Foot pedal. Science time. Foot pedal.
Why not make amends for everything? Think you could
Oh, I get to adopt Churchill, the dog that I don't think should exist, but I'll take care of you and I'll love you no matter what the humans did to your poor head and hips. Great. He's a real good boy. By him, he'll do right by you. See, I can do it.
Just give him a little pat on the head if you want.
So radiation is carcinogenic? Yes. Foot pedal, science time. Radiation is ionizing radiation is carcinogenic. Radiation is all around you. It may surprise you to learn that radiation is hitting the back of your eyes right now, and it's in the form of me. Light is radiation. Microwaves are radiation. Heat is radiation. It's the radiation of a certain wavelength and energy that can destroy molecular structures. And that usually starts above microwave radiation. It starts at X-ray, soft X-ray, hard X-ray, gamma radiation, and then, like neutron radiation, alpha, beta radiation. That kind of thing. So not all radiation is carcinogenic, no. Lasers are radioactive? No. Lasers are science time. Lasers are collimated light, John D on YouTube, meaning that lasers are light that is in sync in its wavelength spatially and temporally. So it's a bunch of photons all moving and acting the same way. That's why lasers, like a laser pointer, are one color. Otherwise, if it was all jumbled up, it would look like white light, just light of all different wavelengths. It would look like a jumble. But since it's collimated, since they're all doing the same thing, that kind of adds up and you get a single wavelength of light, like from a laser pointer. Science pedal foot time. Isn't light radioactive? No. The science time foot pedal. Something is radioactive if it spontaneously emits ionizing radiation in some form or the other. Science time foot pedal. Someone asked about how does chemotherapy make cancer recede, says History Buff. Chemotherapy, chemical therapy, radiation therapy literally places stuff that kills cancerous cells more often than healthy cells. Science time foot pedal. Next, you put the stuff in the body where the cancer cells are, and it kills the cancer cells more often than healthy cells. That's it. It makes cancer recede by the way of killing cancerous cells that divide too much. Actually, and we'll go through this in the next Half-Life history, but it was Marie and Pierre Curie who discovered that radiation actually kills diseased cells more readily than healthy cells. She actually, Marie, actually developed mobile X-ray cars to go around on the battlefields of World War I. They called them Petite Curies, or Petit Curies. And they were mobile X-ray units to help soldiers on the battlefield so they didn't just always get a limb amputated or something. Is this a real Kyle Hill or is this an AI restream? I mean, come on, you'd be able to tell if something was like wrong with me or different, you know? Of course this is me. Chemotherapy interrupts the process cancer cells are using to divide uncontrollably. There's so many different ways that chemo does this. It says it's Vesper who works with chemotherapy for a living. Thanks for being here. Thanks for doing what you do, Vesper. That's cool. Isn't radiation just any energy traveling outwards from a source? Yes. But radioactive, science time, foot pedal, feet time, science stuff. Derek, yes. Radiation and radioactive are two different words. I mean, obviously they're two different words, but they mean different things. Something radioactive can emit radiation, but radiation isn't necessarily radioactive. It's foot pedal, science time. It's science time, foot pedal. It's like a dolphin whale situation. Don't some telescopes listen to the light they receive? No. When they say a telescope is science time, foot pedal, oh God, I'm going crazy. When they say a telescope is listening for something, it's because they're not collecting visible light. So there's some telescopes that collect different kinds of light, infrared light, X-ray light, like Chandra, or infrared light, like the James Webb Space Telescope. And that's more like listening because you're not actually seeing it, but it's still light in that it is photons. Guys, are you trying to get me to not play this game in just science? Because I can do that. I confused radiation with radioactivity. It's like all jacuzzis are hot tubs, but not all hot tubs are jacuzzis. Exactly.
Anyway, enough about the dog talk. Why are you here?
Wait, okay. Radioactive does not automatically mean radiation? No, the other way around. Radiation does not necessarily come from a radioactive thing, but a radioactive thing produces radiation by definition. Can the Science Time foot pedal also add reverb? I would love to add reverb. I do not know how to do that with this Elgato mic. If someone can send me a plugin to add reverb to this Elgato Wavelink 3, I will use it like that, and I will put it on a foot pedal, and I will yell at you, Science Times.
But Kyle, this isn't the full science channel. Please play the game. Okay.
Thameshaven.
Thameshaven.
I want to go there. But if If you insist.
The guy sounds like one of the guards in The Witcher 3.
Bunker, past Fesco, then turn right.
And turn right.
And you'll reach the old tube station. It's down there.
Pedal time science foot. Guys, I'm gonna lose my mind. Rex Wrath. My buddy Rex Wrath, straight from GDQ. Maybe from GDQ. Rating with 9 viewers. Thank you, Rex. Thank you, my friend. I owe you another beer when I see you next time. If I ever see you again. But I hope so. I think he's one of the developers. Oh, I need doctors.
Here, you're having a... I'm not supposed to talk about our health and safety practices. It's in me contract.
Sure, I'll just take your dog. All right, puppy. Let's go, you abomination. Okay. Hey, boy, want to come with me? Yeah, you do. Let's go, buddy. Let's go, pal. It's you and me against the world. Yeah. I kind of want to kill this man and take all your stuff. I think those are for blast. Those are blast protective goggles.
Don't mind me.
They kind of look like snow protective goggles. You know what I mean? That reduces the amount of lot getting to you. Thames Haven. Got it. Kyle, why are you not at TwitchCon? Because I'm hardly on Twitch, and TwitchCon sucks. That's why. VidCon, TwitchCon, they suck. You don't need to go. If there's a creator there that you really like and you get to meet them, for you, it will be awesome. And I bet you love that. For creators like me, I have been to both of these things, and they suck. So, that's just my opinion. More dogs. Churchill, get him. Bite him with your artificially large mouth that hurts you. Sorry. Get him. Get him, pup. Get him. Hey, chat. Side note, science time. A lot of animals, a lot of so-called cryptids. So cryptids don't exist. Bigfoot doesn't exist. Loch Ness Monster doesn't exist. A lot of cryptids can be easily explained away as animals like we just saw. Pedal time, science foot. Science pedal, time, science pedal, foot time, pedal foot, science. Almost all of the weird cryptids that you've ever heard of can be explained away as animals with mange. There are numerous examples of people mistaking dead raccoons, dead dogs, and foxes, and sloths with mange, without hair, as these cryptids, because most people have never seen an animal without its hair before. But, and yeah, a hairless bear is terrifying. A hairless chimpanzee is absolutely terrifying. But that doesn't mean they're mythical animals. Science, foot, pedal, foot, feet, toes time. Where's the last of them, Churchill? We can get them. We have to storm the beaches at Normandy's nuts. Foot pedal, toe time, joke pedal, foot, toes. I'm losing my mind. Dave Breen gifting 5 gaming memberships. Thank you for being here, Dave, for so long. I appreciate you, buddy. Oh my God. Tell that to the History Channel, says Aaliyah. I have told it to the History Channel. I used to work with Discovery. They know my thoughts. Bigfoot doesn't exist. Megalodon is no longer extant. Extant is the opposite of extinct, chat. Foot, science, toes. Cryptid is the only explanation for the little pants walking around. Chompy, what the hell does that mean? What do you mean little pants walking around? But we found giant squid. Giant squid were never cryptids. In that Difference. 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 We always had totally unique and legitimate evidence of giant squids. John D. on YouTube. We always had beaks that were unexplainable, real beaks in the bellies of sperm whales. And unique, completely unique grabbing tentacles with hooks on them that didn't look like any giant octopus. So we always had good evidence of giant squid. It was the footage that we didn't have. They were never cryptids in the same way that, like, the chupacabra is a cryptid, which you just have some dead farm animals. That's different. Or the same way of, like, Bigfoot, which you just have hair that's actually just bear or dog hair that people are like, I think I heard a squatch out there. I'm not making fun of those people. That's what Discovery Channel shows look like. Basilisk with another 5 gifted subby bubbies in the Twitch chat. That calls for a foot pedal toes time, science time. Thank you, Basilisk, as always. If you're not familiar, chat, we are now a part of an esports organization, the only one in the world that uses the hardest games like StarCraft 2, like Magic the Gathering, to create more scientists. Happy to be a part of it. Also, Kyle, I tipped you, but I don't know if you have the alerts tied to your stream, says Rex Wrath. Yeah, I guess I didn't, Rex. I have to fix that. Apologies, my friend. I don't have... It's not... The activity... Oh, no! The activity feed isn't bringing it up. I'll fix that for next stream. I thought I fixed it after you said something last stream. My apologies, buddy. Oh, no! No! Eileen Kenny Breen. I just put together that you are the partner of Dave Breen, Eileen. It took me years to figure that out. Eileen Kenny Breen gifting 5 Memby Bembys. Thank you, Eileen. Come on, Eileen. You see what I mean with you and Dave. I'm sorry about that, Rex. But I do appreciate it. You know I do. I fixed the link. I made the cryptid fans mad. Well, it's fun to think of things that are creepy, but they don't exist. Another thing. Science foot pedal time toes on the pedal. There is a point at which... So there is a point at which believing that a cryptid exists against common sense is problematic. And that point is... biologists who do surveys out in the wild for animals. Cryptids are usually large animals, right? There is a point, mathematically, statistically, where these biologists can say, based on the size of the creature and the area it's supposed to inhabit and the animals it's supposed to interact with and eat and kill, and the markings and all this stuff it's supposed to leave behind, there are a certain number of surveys that we should be able to do to find some evidence of it. The point of this is that there have been so many expeditions to try to find Bigfoot, it is extremely unlikely that Bigfoot exists. You get what I'm saying here? Because Bigfoot is supposed to exist on so many different continents, in so many different forests, with such a large area, there have been so many attempts to find him, it actually makes him less likely to exist. You understand that? You know what I mean? Now, again, take the example of the giant squid. How many attempts did it take an actual submersible going and looking and trying to get footage for a giant squid? A couple years? Like less than a dozen attempts? Maybe less than that? And they found it like that with incredible, amazing footage? That's my point. The point is, at some number of expeditions, especially Loch Ness. Are you kidding me? You know, there is a point at which it doesn't really make logical sense anymore for you not to encounter an animal that's supposed to be the size of A double-decker bus in London. That's not an accent. Woo! Losing my mind. I'd like to point out, in the last 3 hours, we still haven't done a single quest. Rat shrews! Nice one, Churchill. They put little doggy... Oh, man. Bye. Come here. Don't want to waste my ammo on these tiny little shrews. No, Churchill, we're going this way. But Bigfoot is good at hiding his feet. What, more than lowland gorillas are? No. No. Chat, the number... Science, feet, foot, toe time. The number of mountain gorillas alive in the world could fit on a single 747. Don't put them on a Boeing. That might not turn out so well for the species. But all of them could fit on one plane. And yet, it is exceedingly easy to find them. Just saying. How do we disprove if there aren't space monsters? Says John D. You had too many negatives in there. I don't even understand what you said. I want to wrap my hair up like that.
State your business, civilian.
That's civilian me. I'm looking for the Timesman. I could use some medical help.
The Thames folk have a decent surgeon. If they let you in, that is. Thames Haven is under lockdown from what we've been able to gather. They've barricaded themselves in. No one goes in or out. Seems their pest problem finally got out of control.
Chompy, I'm not looking up your little pants walking around. What does that even mean? What about mermaids? The ocean is huge. Just a second. Let me get out my feet. My feet of science. Kyle, look at the little pants thing. What the heck are you guys talking about? Now I'm angry. What are you talking about? You are ruining the science for the rest of us. What do you want me to look up right now? Chat, do you want... I'm going to put it to chat. Chat, do you want me to look up whatever these little pants aliens are right now? Or should we get back to gaming? 1, to look up pants aliens. 2, to not. Science time. What's the problem with mermaids? The problem with mermaids is that biologically... Look, nobody wants me to look it up. Uh-oh. Oh, dang it. I fall for the bait. The problem with mermaids is that they're skinny white ladies with no blubber. Meaning that they would die of hypothermia super quickly in the ocean. Despite their radiant hotness and their appeal. There's a reason why beluga whales don't look like hot ladies. And it's because those ladies would lose their core temperature almost immediately and then die and drown. Tiny pants aliens. What the hell is this? No, what is this? What am I looking up? Sorry, what the heck am I looking up? This is definitely not what it is. Fresno Nightcrawler. Fresno Nightcrawler. See, chat, the really problematic thing these days is that, you know, back in the 60s and 70s, it was harder to fake these things. But today, you could fake anything, and it will look virtually indistinguishable from real life. You know what I mean? So, I literally can't believe anything that I see. Is this it, Chumpy? a witness, a 60-year-old former Marine, and his wife were driving in 2014. But they came over a hill and saw a 7-foot-tall, slender gray creature, which is known as the Carmel area creature. What does anything have to do with pants here? There's videos of them walking around. No, there isn't. No, there isn't. There's videos of weird stuff that are probably edited. The Nightcrawler has been featured in Sci-Fi's Fact or Faked. It is now considered a fun urban legend. What is it? Some sightings of this is so stupid. Some sightings of the Fresno Nightcrawler are actually a white pair of pants being puppeteered, therefore a hoax. The alleyway gif of the Fresno Nightcrawler was created by Captain Dissolution, Chompy. Captain Dissolution is one of the most talented and creative debunkers on the entire internet. Chompy. This guy literally is the best debunker of stuff on YouTube. And it's a pair of pants being puppeted. Oh my God. It's almost like, is there a picture of the monster? Sure. Let's find it. Wait, does that have a... Gonna mute that just in case. Close-up analysis, you be the judge. Do your own research, basically. No, it's not a sloth or a mangy guy. It's a pair of pants being puppeted. Wookie, look up Captain D or Captain Disillusion. He is the best editor I've ever seen on YouTube. He's incredible. You loathe his face paint? His videos are okay, says Tiana. You have to admit that his editing skills are out of this world, much like these alien pants. Okay, what is this? What is this? I mean, we could also... That is so stupid. That's a pair of pants on a string. Jumpy, that's a pair of pants on a string. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. It's so good. Oh my God. Boss effect and inverse to raise the details. Please take note. If there was a string, it would show up. I bet that it wouldn't. These are just artifacts. These are just artifacts. You can't go artifact hunting in bad footage like that. You can find anything that you want. It's like the face on Mars, you know? Oh wait, the zoomed up version. This is so stupid. This is so bad. This is evidence, by the way. Look at him go. Look at him go. Oh, look at him go. He looks like Doug Funny in the big suit. How do you see this and not just crack up? Oh, okay. Guys, warning. Guys, warning. Oh my God. What is this? Wait, I want to see the next bit. I can't listen. I'm not going to listen to the audio chat just in case they have any music. This first one is so... This is obviously a pair of pants. I love it. It's so funny. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, thank you for showing me that, Chompy. That is legitimately dumb. Oh man. Oh man. That was funny. We should do it more often. No, no, we don't have to do that. That's fine. The demon pants. Oh my god. All right, I need to get in. I need to get in so I can see a doctor so I can fix my spine.
Just to be clear, I don't advise doing this unless absolutely necessary. They've barricaded the main...
Jeff Install guy, first time chatter, welcome.
You have to go in the long way around, through the south entrance.
I forgot what I'm doing.
Their leader, Rachel Hall. Good luck.
Okay, so what do I gotta do? So they're on lockdown right now. They're on lockdown, so I have to go through a different entrance as far as I'm understanding the situation. Will you give me a description? That'd be nice. I spoke to the guard. Seems they aren't having the best of days. They barricaded the main entrance, so I gotta go the long way around, don't I? Okay. Come, Churchill. Where are you, you mutt? Hey, Churchill. Church. No, they barricaded that way, boy. This way. Happy Saturday. How's it hanging, says Kelsey Corn. Happy to see you again, Kelsey, from the first stream. Appreciate it. I guess we're going the long way around. Around this way, I suppose? Wait, is there a little breach in your defenses here? No. Kyle Wee, thank you for the follow. Iron Phoenix, Paper Biscuit, Battle Angel, Therapy for Narwhals. Not gonna lie, Kyle doing a British accent slaps. My British accent is terrible. And you think my Australian's bad? My Australian's nearly perfect. I can do like a Keith Urban situation. Or like, I can do like a Captain Price, you know, like, oh no! I can do like a Captain Price situation. Aye, Soap. Hit him with a predator drone. 50,000 people used to live here. Now it's a ghost town. I can do something like that. But it's too... See, what I like about the Australian is that I've practiced it enough that I don't... It doesn't sound as stereotypical. Basilisk giving another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gifted subs to the Twitch chat. Thank you, Basilisk. If you haven't heard, we are the world's first science streaming pro gamer hair boy with the esports organization Basilisk. You can learn more at basilisk.gg. They have the best Magic the Gathering historian on the roster. They have 2 of the best StarCraft 2 players in the world playing for them right now. Arguably the best StarCraft 2 player of all time on their roster. Very happy to have them powering El Streambo. Say, Bravo 6, going dark. That was pretty good. I think I have to get a little bit lower. Look, Bravo 6, going dark. Ooh, that was all right. I can also do Solid Snake pretty good. Bravo 6, going dark. Double kill. Triple kill. Gamer Garth, welcome. Yeah, that was good, huh? Only took us 2.5 hours to get to Tameshaven, says Tyler. Yes, but we did so looking at aliens and doing 34 science times and playing some connections while waiting for the game to fix itself. So, you're welcome. Indie Prime says don't look at my feet. You'll never have a foot cam. Well, you might. Actually, you know what? I'll set up a goal for a foot cam or a crotch cam so you can see what I'm doing on my controller. Indie Prime in the chat says, screens tend to launder banality into anything they show. The archetype is more useful when one is confronted with an unknown and has to fight their own emotions to find material reason in the unknown. You sound like you like posting on X. Ooh, I like it in here. Again, chat, this is a fan-made mod. All of it, not all of this, but there was, I think, 1,500 unique assets they made for this game. How cool is that? I don't want either of those cams, says Joshua Floyd. Okay, well then what do you want from me, Josh? Huh? What do you want from me? I already took my hair out for you, Josh. What else could you possibly need from me? Hair cam? Back of my head cam? Hot tub stream? Hot tub stream? Hot tub stream? Will I take my shirt off? No, probably not. But will I get wet? Yes. Yes, I will. Give me your ticket. Barnacles. Oh, barnacles. Turing computing. So this is nice. Named after Alan Turing, of course. The father of modern computing, modern computers. Famously helped use the Enigma machine to crack the Germans' code during World War II. But then tragically killed himself after having forced, he was chemically castrated for being gay in Britain, which was illegal at that time, and then he killed himself. Absolute tragedy. A legitimate genius. A legitimate, true, not just a smart guy, but like someone who saw the world, who saw like the matrix of the world, you know? So it's nice for them to pay homage a little bit to make all their, computers Turing computing, you know what I mean? If you didn't know, that's also the Turing test. Whenever you hear about that with AI, that's named after Alan Turing as well. I thought that was a tiger. Uh-oh. Game's getting a little framey-gamey here. I might be inside of my own head right now. This looks like I'm inside of my own body. Maybe I can fix it by using the terminal once more. Nope, I'm still inside of my own head. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this terminal. Nope, I'm still in, this is my own neck that I'm looking down inside of. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take out, no, can't do, okay, so I'm now inside of my own shoulder bones. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to look at myself from third person and then go back into it, and I'm still inside of my own body. So what I'm gonna do is load a quick save. Would the Turing test be a workable test in few years, considering the speed of AI? The Turing test has already been broken. The Turing test has already been passed. The Turing test, famously, is can a computer in a chat, text-only medium convince a human tester that they are also human? ChatGPT can already do this. The Turing test, science time, as it was first formulated, has already been annihilated by ChatGPT and other LLMs, or so-called large language models. So let's not go in there again, lest we get introspective. I'll take your tickets, though. All right. I think I probably knocked this down, huh? No? Oh, yes? That test didn't anticipate how dumb people would become? No, the contrary, Mark. I think people didn't anticipate how quickly large language models could emulate human intelligence and human conversation. It turns out, science time, that all you actually need is to put everything that has ever been written on the internet into a neural network and then ask it to try to sound human, and it can do that. Haha, your alarms do nothing. This is so, chat, this is so good. This is a mod. And I feel like I'm playing a brand new game of Fallout. It's great. And let's not get anything mistaken. Fallout crashes by itself as well. Yeah, Nanoku, it's incredible. It's an incredible tragedy. Oh, I can cook me some dog meat. Look away, Churchill. I don't want you to see this. Yes, it's absolutely insane that one of the smartest people of all time was that his own country did that to him after more or less saving the world. It speaks to you of the insanity of condemning people for who they are. You can literally help win World War II, and people will still hate you for who you are. If that isn't the epitome of insanity, I don't know what is. What does a man gotta do? You know? What the hell do you, if you can crack the Nazis' code and help save thousands and thousands of lives and help win World War II, and you still get shafted by your own government? What does a poor guy got to do? Jeez. Churchill, you wouldn't know anything about that given your name, would you? No, I'm just a dog. Okay. Battery? Sorry, I'm reading the chat. Regular Fallout games crash more than this. That's true. I agree. And again, this is a fan-made mod for no money. Incredible. Big, glowing fungus. Fungus, one of the times... Science time. I know I tell you all the time that radioactive things don't glow in the dark, and they don't. They glow... They make other things glow, or fluoresce, or emit light and energy. But fungus are bioluminescent. There are some fungi that are bioluminescent. But if you want more than just fungi, you have to watch me. I'm getting confused because as I'm playing this game, I'm hearing my own radio code Geiger counter, which you can enter. If you want to go to the main channel page, look up a community post with the link with basilisk.gg. We are giving away 5 signed Radio Code 103s worth over $300 each from yours truly. All you got to do is follow a couple accounts and you'll be entered. And I will send them. And they have new, I don't think it will show up on camera, but they have new like neon green enclosures that you can put them on and then hook them onto your carabiner or whatever. It's pretty sick. I am listening to an IRL Geiger counter while playing Fallout London, yes. It helps with the immersion. Does it come with a lock of hair? If you want it to, big guy. But to answer your question, no, it doesn't. That sounds bad. Churchill. Churchill, what are you doing? Am I going the right way? Probably not. Rat shoes. Rat shoes. Rat shoes. Rat shoes. Where am I going? I have that Geiger counter. I'm going to do that. That's awesome, says Jeffrey in the chat. Your beard is radioactive. No. What's happening right now is that cosmic radiation is flying through space, through our atmosphere, and through the walls of the facility and hitting this. And it's making, it's making ionization events happen inside of this counter. And then that event is transduced into a little click of sound. Or some radiation from my uranium ore over there is getting over here. But probably not. Get it close to your beard. Wait. Wait, what are you saying? Okay. You had me worried for a second. It's like, I didn't... Actually, do you know what? That is another science foot time. That is another thing, actually, where I had a friend of mine who said that when he went in some uranium mining caves, heavy in uranium ore caves, that radon, since it's a heavy gas, it's produced by the decay of uranium, it's a heavy gas, it tends to cling to your clothing and indeed to your hair. When he came out, his beard was radioactive because there was radon in it. Pretty cool, huh? Kyle, read my highlighted message, please. Okay, Jesus. Using your demon coins. Do you think people have domesticated themselves? I feel like we have, but it makes me feel yucky. Is that a me problem? I don't know what you mean. What do you mean domesticated yourself? How? You mean like transitioning from hunters and gatherers to society? I mean, yeah, in a way, the development of agriculture 10,000 years ago and whatnot allowed for the creation of early societies and towns and cities and countries. But to say it makes me feel bad that we domesticated ourselves in that way implies that going back to the hunter-gatherer style of life would be better for us. And I don't think that that's necessarily true, you know? Because we arguably wouldn't have any of this, you know? If people didn't have the time and the ability to do things other than hunt and gather. Apparently our brains are smaller because we domesticated ourselves. I think that is untrue, Arrow. I think actually you have those facts backwards. I think our brains are bigger than they've ever been. So I fundamentally disagree with your premise, is what I'm getting at. I think our brains have gotten bigger over time, not smaller. I'm getting so radioactive in this place. And here's the Michelin Man's Wang. Damn it! Okay, I gotta get where I'm going. And quickly. Oh, there's so many Michelin stars in here. Ow. I need some healing. Boop, boop, boop. Do I have any good healing at all? Do I have any more Radaway? I do. Boop. Uh-oh. Yep. Yeah. Get him. You and the lightning, get him. Ow. Our brains are wrinkly and I love it. It's actually, that's what allows you to have so much surface area in your brain. The more wrinkles in your brain, the more surface area for which there is computing. Are you kidding me? This is a dead end. Are you kidding me right now? Churchill! Oh, wait, sorry. Sorry, Churchill, I didn't mean to yell at you like that. Compared to the other Homo erectuses, etc., and Neanderthals, our brain's capacity is smaller. Yeah, but it's gotten big. But your point was that in the domestication of ourselves, our brains have gotten smaller, where I don't think that's the case. I think it's actually true that our brain size has gotten bigger over time, even if it started off smaller in comparison to Neanderthals and other Homo species. Chad, am I correct in that? I think I'm correct in that. Let him cook. Ludwig is an absolute adorable god gamer. What are you talking about? Don't bring Ludwig in here. I'm way more handsome than him. I met him in June. I talked to him for 1 second. Seemed like a nice guy. Didn't say more than a sentence to him, so I can't say anything, but he is pretty handsome. What the heck? Oh, that's what that sound was. Hey, it doesn't look like you're having such a good time in there. Is that why you barricaded yourselves? Glad Twitch followers can chat. Just wanted to say I appreciate you active in the science education community. I'm smart enough to know that no one is an expert in anything, and that I respect those that have spent their lives in pursuit of knowledge. Yeah, me too. The only thing I'm an expert in is saying that I'm not an expert in stuff. Boop. There's 200 people watching and less than 200 likes. Are you kidding me? How much more science do I need to give? We're up to 44 tiempos de ciencia. Tiempos de... What the what happened? What? Okay, first of all, his face, I hope that's a mask. Second of all, I think I stumbled upon a conversation. What? Are these fish people? Is this a fan-made mod? Yes, it is. Took 7 years. It's incredible. Are these fish people? Define expert. Someone with a lot of experience. Preferably who works in the area of the field.
This is our home. It's time to move on.
I can't hear anything. I like how they are kind of gasping for air there. Because maybe they're having a hard time on land. That's fun. Excuse me. My dad just bought a house with radon and no vent system. How can you tell? Would be awesome if I could detect it with my Geiger counter. Is that possible? Yes. Hello from another long blonde-haired science buff, says Dagamad. Yes, but is it longer and more buff than mine? These kind of look like the creatures from the Black Lagoon. Black Lagoon, eh, Jumpy?
Is lost. Give the orders to tear down these barricades and evacuate the market.
Market!
The ferryman to die. You'd send more Thames folk to die, or should we just sit here and wait to be overrun? Besides, he'll be fine on his own, always has done before.
I won't abandon him.
Fish people.
Hold on.
Looks like we got a tourist. Chat, why are basements filled with radon? Science time. Foot. Toes. Touching. Little. Mechanical things. There's radon in your basement because radon is a decay product from uranium, and it decays into a gas that is heavier than air, so it tends to fall and gather into low places. And there's a lot of uranium ore in old brick and masonry and granite. We even went to Fukushima. When I was in Fukushima, we stumbled across a graveyard, and the graveyard's headstones were all granite. And if you took your radio code 103 signed by me up to one of those, it was actually pretty hot. Erosin, apparently it's quite a recent thing that our brains have gotten smaller. We've lost a lemon-sized amount of brain capacity in quite a short time. You sure about that? I'd have to look it up. I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head. Maybe part of my head is missing. Science. Churchill, let's talk to these fishmen. Surely there's nothing fishy about them. Ooh, where are you? Okay, so what's going on? Is the Thames Haven a fish village? A village? A visage? No, that's face. Here we go.
Who are you? How did you get in here?
I crawled through... My name's Kylie. Oh, I forgot to name myself Kylie. What the fuck are you? See, I like old school Fallout dialogue where the last option is just very funny. Yes, the trend for brain enlargement over time has turned on its head with the arrival of modern humans. The skulls of men and women today are on average 12% smaller than Homo sapiens who lived during the last ice age. Is that true? Huh. I mean, we could be getting smarter even though our brains were getting smaller because the density of the, I don't know. I'd have to look into this, chat. You're just yelling things at me. A recent 2003 study tracked the brain case volumes of ancient hominins. There's definite indication of a decrease in the human brain size in at least Europe within the last 10,000 to 20,000 years. Huh. Interesting. This game is stellar. I'm shocked it's fan-made. Yes, me too. My name is Kylie. I just came through the south entrance.
I see. I didn't expect anyone to come through that way.
I kind of like her dress.
Most of the station back there is caved in on itself.
Yeah, I know, love. I went through it.
What you to Thameshaven outsider?
I don't know. I kind of into your whole fish thing. Well, basically, I woke up in an underground laboratory and have absolutely no idea who I am, and I need a doctor.
We have one. Dr. Alan Webb. He's in the market. Unfortunately, we
Dr. Alan Webb, because he's got webbed hands and feet, chat.
can't open the gate to outsiders. Not yet.
Kyle, I bet it's parts of the brain that we don't lose, that we're not that we lost. I know you're trolling, but just in case you're not trolling, chat, you use all of your brain. That's why it's there.
I've heard of such places. We were given some old construction papers a while back.
You're wrong about the size metering? What are you talking about?
They documented the construction of a laboratory beneath the shard. I suppose that's where you woke up.
I'm surprised. Stig, you're showing your naivete there. I'm kind of surprised she still has eyebrows. Stig, think about it for a second. Stig, just think about why this woman has eyebrows.
You'll want to know where we got those papers.
Stig, look at her. Stig, my man. And I know you're probably a man. Why do you think she has eyebrows?
I hate to hold this information ransom, but we're desperate. Help us out, and I'll tell you who we got them from. Most Thamesfolk are pacifists, and not by choice. It just isn't in our nature to fight. I hate to be a pain, but there may not be a Thameshaven left very soon.
Chat, I was reading chat. What's going on?
And I'll tell you anything you want to
What is her problem? What do we need?
We've had to abandon the main residential district.
For what reason?
It became infested with all manner of horrible creatures. The mob.
Chat, this is a fan-made mod. All of the voice acting, all of the music is fan-made.
It's secure, but we have to take control of the situation. Otherwise, we'll have to abandon Thameshaven entirely. The ferryman's still down there, continuing the fight. Find him and help, if he's still alive.
Okay, I'm definitely not going to make that. You got any chems hidden away in those gills?
He doesn't spend much time here in Thameshaven.
Is this a mod for Fallout 4? Yes.
Sort of shaman. He looks out for us. Brings us supplies and the like. He doesn't have the pacifist instincts. About that, we've blocked everything off.
S. Marcy, I do believe that the mod creators for, just search for Fallout London. I think they do have a very substantive donation page. Thoughts on The Witcher 3? One of the best RPGs ever made.
The only way into the district is down
Top 5.
elevator shaft. Here.
Top 5 RPGs.
Some Radix first.
Top 5 RPGs, top 10 games ever made, I think. Yes.
Good luck.
Do you smell what The Rock is cooking right now? What do you mean, The Rock? Who's that? Never mind. Okay. Hey, it's a bunch of fish people. I kind of like that. He's got like a weird shadow thing happening around him. You see that? He's got like a shadow that's like attached to him. He's got a shadow that's not projecting onto the ground. Oh, it's because of my... it should still be projecting backwards. You know what I mean? See what I'm saying? Like, my flashlight, that shadow should be on that wall, but it's not. And so it's like, this is a really trippy, like, this could be a cool, like, creature design. If you just made a shadow that, like, stuck to them like this, like a shadow that didn't get projected onto objects, like, that's kind of creepy, eh? That's kind of cool. Like, just as like a general idea, I like it. That's kind of weird. Okay, so what's the problem with the doctor situation? Like, they need to retake their home, and that's the doctor's area. Like, he's down there, and like it's something like that. You know? Uh-oh. Video game. Video game. No. No, video game, please. Please. Video game. Please. I just wanted science. Please. Game. Uh-oh. Oh, I fell down. Up. Up. Oh. Oh. Chat. That was almost catastrophic. Chat. Oh. Oh, chat, what a day, what a day, what a day. Sandman, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Also on Twitch, Calicut, Gerald Aran, Mr. Wormwood, Taco Sauce, Car Lover, Prince Chadius, heir to the chatting throne, Leo, Hivok, Raider Tov, Mornaman, Freddy. Did I miss anyone on the tube? Probably. Who did I miss? 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 Nobody. Chat, did we learn anything today? We have 45 science times, foot pedal, toe tap on the board. I want you to spam your favorite emoji, especially if you're a member. Spam your favorite emoji of me. If we learned anything today, if we experienced anything fun today. We took the first 45 minutes just talking about Chernobyl and the dogs there and our charity work and all this other stuff. We covered a lot of ground today, chat. You're an albino version of Radigan? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, a little bit. Huh? Spam it up in Spam Town if you learned anything today. Oh, I love it. I want to switch something up because I haven't shown you the other thing I've been working on. Just to recap, chat. Oh, wait. No, that's fine. Ooh, nice. Nice work, Kevins, huh? It's pretty good, right? Chat. We learned a lot about Radon. We learned a lot about the pants monster, the pants alien. Holy crap. That was one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. I'm so glad we got to learn about that together. Chat. So many foot pedal, toe tap, science times. Lot of gifted subs. We now have 20 gifted subs from Basilisk. We're now streaming every week on the gaming channel with Basilisk as the world's first science streamer, pro gamer, hair boy. We will be partnering with them more often. I might appear on their channel. There's a cut down right now of some science times on their channel. I might also be appearing there doing some commentating for StarCraft 2. You can also go to the main channel, look on the community tab, and you can enter to win a signed Radiacode Geiger counter from yours truly, valued at over $300. We're giving 5 of them away. I already have them in my possession. I love you too, Nonoku. Not only are we doing that, but if you want to continue on this conversation after we're live, talk about everything gaming, science, nuclear, daddy related, patreon.com/Kyle Hill. Join the facility today. You get to get into our members only Discord, which I hear is one of the nerdiest, most fun, nicest Discords around. Thanks today to Jabo and Chompy for moderating. Thanks to Basilisk for helping prop up the stream with its scales and its teeth. Thanks everyone for being here. I know some of you are overseas, and it's either very early or very late for some of you. Thank you for being here. I very much appreciate you. Wait, what does this button do again? Oh, jeez. I forgot that was the experimental embiggen pedal. I shouldn't do that indoors. I might break something. Chat, I had a really nice time. We'll be streaming each and every week, I think. So I still have a lot of Kevins to feed. So I still defer to whether or not I have stuff to do for the main channel. Otherwise, I'm thinking every weekend we stream, either Friday or Saturday or Sunday. I can't wait to see all of you there on Twitch and on YouTube. And there might be a foot cam, yes. Calicut, first-time chatter on Twitch. Thank you for your work. Thanks for taking time out. You guys aren't plebs, no. I just know a little bit about science stuff. I agree with your nuclear argument, but what happens when Mother Nature comes from the outside to tear apart containment buildings? Containment... So, Chad, we're on our last legs here. I'm dying. No. Chad, we're at the tail end of the stream here, but the decontamination or the decommissioning of a nuclear power plant can take like 10 years. So that is to say that it takes a long time to do it safely, to do it cleanly. So when you tear down a nuclear power plant, you're not just releasing a bunch of stuff. You're not just knocking down walls. It can take many years to do so. My stepdad does nuclear decommissioning sometimes. We have we have some people in our private Discord who work in nuclear decommissioning. If you want to learn more, they are in the nuclear channel on the Discord. What's our total science time count? We are up to 45 science times for today. What was the channel for the science time cut down? Let me find it. They did it without... Basilisk did it without my knowledge. I didn't know they were going to do it. So we'll see if you like it. Here is the link for the giveaway. Oh, that's too long. Here is the link for the giveaway if you want to enter to win your very own radio code from yours truly. Oops, that was too many. You can do that here. And if you want to check out the cut downs of the last episode on this channel that Basilisk has done, you can check it out at this link that I'm about to play. Boop, boop, boop. Here. Can I make a tiny amount of power with uranium ore? No. Not really. Well, yeah, kind of. Depends on its activity. But if you have heard of those like nuclear waste batteries, Jeffrey, on YouTube, that is using spent nuclear fuel or spent nuclear or low level. I don't know off the top of my head. I think it's spent nuclear fuel in small amounts to generate a small electric potential, but it's only enough to power like a tiny wristwatch. So yes, I guess you could in theory. Chat! Some things I don't know off the top of my head. Always fact check me, chat, if it sounds like I don't know what I'm talking about, especially some of this other stuff I really wasn't sure on, like the brain capacity stuff and other things. Oh, the chair went backwards, chat. Aria or Kevin hosted stream when? I think maybe at some point we might do something like a subathon celebrating our glorious partnership with Basilisk, and then I think we'll have Aria and Chompy take over for me during some sort of shift, and they can play their games like Fortnite and Doom and Portal and those kind of things. What is the best place to fact check? Start on Wikipedia. Wikipedia is still good. Your teachers are wrong about that. You're usually right about most things. I'm close. I'm usually close. iPrawny, you can always check out the VOD on YouTube. But chat, I hope you have an amazing rest of your night. I had a great stream. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your donos, your follows, your super chats, your hype trains, whatever that means. I'm still not sure. I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, week, month, even your year. And I hope that you remember one thing, especially here. That until I see you next time, whatever that is, on the next live stream, next gaming stream, next office hours, next main channel video, next short form piece of content, that until then, you're nice to each other. Because this is all we got. See you soon.